Alright, just making sure that I'm live and everything's working the way it's supposed to be. Um, Seems that way. Just gonna share this. Okay, well, start with examination. I've already done this, and I've already examined this as well. This is what we got to work with. Let's do the Koenigsegg first. So let's remove body panels, shield. There's not a whole lot left in the back here, so we'll just use the welder. So if you look right now, the car status, it says frame is 22%. Now, frame is only what is considered the body, right? So if we use the welder, this should mean that frame is now 100%. Thank you, welder. Go away. All right, and now we check what stuff we do have. Okay, so we have the hood. Let's repair what we can. Literally only the hood is repairable. Okay. So we'll put the hood back. Has a nice orange color to it. So we'll do boom, boom. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting X while in the assembly mode to add it to the shopping list, and that way I can buy this stuff. So we go into body shop, Koenigsegg, hit tab, and right. Oh, it's headlight B. Okay, so B body tuning is in these special parts. So windshield, for example, is not going to be in here. Alright, let's go back to the bodywork. Windshield. Let's put this on the car. Move the mirror. No mirror. Okay. Then we go back to the body tuning shop. Left taillight, right taillight, plates. Add this to the car. What is missing? So trunk window is missing. So now, as you can see, the body paint here is a little bit dirty. The roof is definitely dirty. Let's check the interior. Interior is 42%, so we need to fix that. So we go into interior and additional parts. Interior disassemble. Remove this. Seat 11 fabric B. Now, I do have. We might be able to repair those. Let's see if we can repair those before we do anything else. Ah, yes, we can. Okay, that's good. Nope, it's bugged. It's bugged. Okay. Got the same problem again with that. So this one, and then we're gonna buy these two. And instead of going into the bodywork specific, car specific stuff, you go into interior shop, get the seats, and steering wheel, and interior assemble, and now it should say 100% interior, which it doesn't. I'm gonna show you something. So it said, what does it say? 89%. What it means is that 11% is interior detailing. Now it's 100%. Now before we do anything else, we're gonna move this car to the car wash. We are going to wash the car off. We are going to take the car to the paint shop. I usually paint in the factory color. It should make sense to do it that way. And I actually like this orange, so we're gonna stick with that. It's actually really nice. Really nice car. Okay, now back to the lifter. And now the hard job starts. This is the fun. The internal stuff begins now. So I'm gonna predict a few things. It's probably have rear shock, double wishbone shock. Yep. And rear drive axle goes into the gearbox, and the engine is basically non-existent. It only has a crankshaft and engine block. Okay, let's take all this apart, all the suspension, everything, gearbox off, and move the engine block to the engine stand. And then we'll work on the front of the car, and then we'll work on the engine, put the engine back in, and then we'll put everything else back in. So front of the car first. Ooh, just reminded me. Something reminded me. I do have skill points here that I can use. I want to max out all the skills. Finally. Do I not get an achievement for that? I didn't get anything for that? Strange. Alright. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Well trained. Thank you very much. Alright, so when you can't remove the wheel hub, you have to look for is this wheel bearing. Really annoying. For suspension arm. There are some parts you can repair and some parts are unrepairable, so that's something that you have to keep in mind. For example, I always stock up on bushings. I always stock up on tie rods, inner and outer tie rods. Things that you cannot repair. So, and then we'll go to the other side. We're gonna put all performance parts that we can on this thing when we put it back together. Some things we're just gonna save for a different car or just sell off. Sometimes we reuse parts, and sometimes just sell them off. Restarting a car is just not worth it. It just takes too much effort, and it doesn't increase the value of the car enough to where it's worth it. That's just the conclusion I've made, and also what I've seen from others that have more experience with this game. Just not worth it. So instead, what I do is I put on all the performance parts that I can. And increasing value on performance. So get the rear parts here. Suspension arm. These look shiny and new, but if you look at the top here, they were 56%. So they actually look better than they should look, in my opinion. Like, seems that lower than 50% is when you see rust. Rear caliper was 47%, it had a little bit of rust on there. Same with the drive axle, 44%. So yeah, it's pretty much so this wheel at 44% again. So what you need to do to be able to remove the engine from the car with the engine crane is you remove the drive axle and you remove the gearbox and the front exhaust part if that exists. For this one we don't have that, so we're just going to remove the gearbox. And then for my own projects where it's not a customer car, that's when I work on the engine stand rather than inside the car. Okay, let's get this down. And then you move over here. Pop the trunk. Or the whole rear clamshell, I guess. Pull the engine out. Normally you would have to drain the oil as well, but there's literally nothing on this engine. So literally it's just an engine block. So we're just going to remove that. Mix it out. Nope, it doesn't work. Okay. Let's do engine block. Ah. done. Now we're going to work on the front of the car. Make sure the front is completely done. So we have radiators, stuff like that we need to put in. Washer fluid. What else do we need? Battery tray. So battery tray is interesting because the battery itself is in a different section. It's in electronics, but everything else is in the main shop. This is aftermarket. It's a mod, so this is not in the game without the mod. But I do like it. Actually, we do need to go here. Battery. And then we also have. Do we have the fuse box? Yeah, we have the fuse box. Fuse box. B. So what I've done is I've already stocked up on these parts, so I don't have to buy them each time. Just refill my stock when they're out, and that makes it a lot quicker. Can't repair any of that anyway. Alright, let's go to the main shop here. Radiators, 2 of those. Brake servo. Windshield washer reservoir. Battery tray. Give me 1 second. So normally in the base game, this battery would just be floating in the air pretty much. So that's why I really like the battery tray thing with the aftermarket mod. Yeah, let's see. Part mount. What else can we add here in front? Did we add radiators? I'm just gonna bring the this back up so I can see the chat. Alright, so we got ABS pump, so that will be in. Okay. We do need fans here. So do that, and then we're gonna go fan. 2 of those. And 2 of those. Okay, do we have everything we need here in the front? Because everything else requires us to lift the car up, so that's why I'm like, I want to finish up everything that we have here, but it looks like we have everything. Now it's about the fuse box and stuff like that in the rear. We can do that as well while we're at it. We have a fuse box. That, we have reservoir, cooling, filter, reservoir. do the air filter. Actually, we're gonna do performance parts. I didn't know that there was an air filter in performance until recently, so. And there's 4 clips. Power steering, fuse box. We don't have fuse box still, so we're gonna, oop, wrong one. Electronics, fuse box. So there's apparently 2 fuse boxes. This car, didn't know that. I'll just put in the rest here. As you can see, we are running out of B-type fuses. Now to keep an eye on that. ECU type, didn't do that. Okay, I think that is all for the stuff that we can put in without the car lifted up. So now, time for new suspension. Most of this is repaired, obviously, but this is going to be performance stuff. Suspension arm. Yeah, okay, so do we have a steering rack? Yes, we do. So we need to get a double wishbone shock absorber. So that's all. Put it in all the bushings here. Not that, but this. And then the other side. Front wheel hub bearing, inner tie rod, outer tie rod, suspension arm as well. So sway bar. You know what? Let's stock up on those. Let's buy 5 of those while we're at it. And then buy like 10 of those. One of those parts you can't really repair, so oftentimes you replace them. Might as well stack up on those, so you don't have to always go to your tablet. Fuel tank, fuel tank. So the fuel tank is actually split in 2, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that. I hope that's according to real life. So other than front shock absorber, we're done with the front except for the brake disc and all that stuff. We'll get back to that. Let's do the rear. Or should we wait with the rear until we put in the No, actually, let's put in the suspension. And then we'll do the engine part. We are running out of bushings again. That's the last one, I believe. Alright, and the same here, double wishbone shock absorber, front exhaust section. We can do the exhaust pipes, the muffler thing, tuning shop. So these we can't really put in before we have the engine in, so we'll wait with that. We'll finish up with these brake discs and that stuff. Yeah, we'll do that later. We'll do the double wishbone shock absorber stuff. So what you want to do is separate these first. Because you can repair, not this, you can't repair the cap and the spring, but you can repair the main part of it. So we're gonna do that. So what you need, generally speaking, is what if we go to suspension, what you need is a cap, you need a spring, and then you need these. And this one is for the front, and this one is for the rear. So what we want to do is go to, so we just search spring, and we don't want to do it. We want to be in the main shop. Get spring. We'll get. Actually, do we have? Yeah, I already stocked up on these. So you have a double wishbone shock absorber, rear spring, rear absorber cap. Another one. That's that for the rear, and now we want to do the front. Okay, let's put these in. Okay, for the front. Okay. We'll buy the brake discs. So what we want to do is go to tablet, tuning shop. For this is aftermarket. Um, the normal ones are in the regular tuning here. This is the regular ones. But yeah, I want racing brake pads. I want brake caliper racing 4 pistons. And I want The ventilated carbon ceramic be 150 millimeter for the front and for the rear. They're more expensive, but I also have 59.8 million credits, so it's not a huge deal in my case. And we also want to buy these. Nope, that's not it. All these performance parts, even though there are only 1%, they add value. That's what you want, especially if you're doing this trying to progress. You want to add value to the car as much as possible. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, what we have left is basically the engine, the front exhaust thing, and the wheels and the rims. So we're gonna do that now. We're gonna take care of the... We're gonna separate the tire from the rims. You can't repair the tires, but you can repair the rims. So in order to save cost, and believe me, you will want to save cost because it can get real pricey. Now we need to figure out, because some of them have different sizes. So for example, you see it, two of them are 20-inch, different size, 325 and 245. So we have 20-inch and we have 19-inch. So we want two of those, and we want two of those. Now you go tires, hit tab, select tires, and then you can so 20-inch, two of them, 325, 25 profile. Hit buy. Same thing again. This time 19-inch, 245, 30 profile. So now what you do is install tires on the rim. And then you need to balance it using this wheel balancer. But while we're balancing the first wheel, we're going to install the second one. All about efficiency. And the last one. now we'll put them on the car. So we can't put on the rear wheels yet. We'll just put on the rims for the front, and the front usually, almost always, it's the smaller wheels. So put the 19-inch wheels on there. If you make a mistake, it will say that the wheels are mismatched. So it's not a huge deal. Okay, I think that is everything that we can do for right now. We've added everything that we can, except for the drive axles, which we need the engine to go. So what we have here is need a crankshaft. So what else? Oil filter. Go to the tune shop. Fuel filter. Alternator. Power steering pump. Alright. Now the fun begins. So piston with Conrad. So you just 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 of those, and then we also need piston rings. So we're gonna buy the rings first. So 8 of those. We're basically building a whole new engine because there was like only the engine block and the crankshaft left. So yeah, piston with Conrad, 8 of them, and then we want rod caps. Know this from experience, so crank, bearing cap. I think it's 3 or 4. We'll check. We'll check that first. So put this in first. Okay. Clutch bearing. Clutch release bearing is the only thing that isn't tuning part. We'll just finish this side. There we go, and that's it. And then we add the engine heads. So now we have a little bit of tuning stuff. So 8 spark plugs, 4 camshafts, supercharger intake manifold. I think we'll need more than one of those, so I'm gonna wait on that. Buy 2 of those. think we need a second one. Yep. So 2 of these. Then we go to the normal shop. We get the cam gears. So I tried to build from one side, either on one side or upwards, or yeah. So for now, I'm building to where I can't build anymore on one side before I start on the front. I'm going to finish this. So right now, we need to get these timing belts in. There's going to be 2 of those, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Timing cover. Water pump. Is there a water pump tuning thing? Nope. Crankshaft bullet? Nope. Nope. 5 of them. Start at the bottom, work our way up. Just trying to finish this up as much as I can before I move on to the top. Now we can't do anything else here. I'll get the cover, and then it will likely be ignition oils or something along those lines. Yeah. This V8 is not so bad, but some of the ones where you have these little rods, I don't like that. Really, really annoying. Usually V8, V10, and V12 engines. So we need throttle and 8 coils. I think this is done. Yep. Let's take the engine off the engine stand and let's put it in the car. Now we need the car up in the air again because we need to put in the drive shafts and first of all the gearbox. these. Now, we only have the starter. Electric. And now we can check. So, car status, 86% on the body. Okay, so something is not 100%. 95% parts. Let's see. What is not 100%? Oh, we forgot all the rod caps and stuff. Good job. Good job. That's my fault, but easily fixable. So we need 3 of these. 3. I did get all the rod caps, I just forgot about it. Putting them in. It happens. Oil pan. Okay. How about now? Front left fender, rear window, right headlight. Okay, something. Front left fender. Oh, what is front left fender? Where's front left fender at? I don't know what front left fender is. Oh, that little piece. That explains it. Didn't even see that that was a thing. Okay. Rear window. All right. Do you want to keep this black or do you want to paint it? Yeah, everything is 100% now. 100%, 100%, 100%. And we would have made a profit of 341,000 credits if it wasn't for the fact that I'm not selling this car. Do we have any front plate? No, only rears. Okay. Alright, let's lower down off the hood. Put all the liquids in. Accessible from the engine bay. Okay. Alright. We're almost done with this one. And we'll move on to the R8. We need coolant. What else do we need? Do we have a brake servo? Yep, there we go. Now, let's put it to the test on the dyno. Actually, let's do the test path first. Just make sure that the wheels are aligned. Headlights. Put on the dyno. No oil on the engine, of course not. Oh, so far. Let's see what we can do. Almost 2,000 horsepower. Wow, a 92% increase. I haven't tried the drag strip yet. How about we try the drag strip with the coolant fluid missing? Didn't I just put in the coolant fluid? Coolant reservoir? Guess not enough. How about now? Drag strip. Alright, I have no idea what's waiting for me here. Okay, let's see how this goes. I've never ever done this before, so. Oh. So. I was late on the start. Jesus. Let's do a let's do a Jaguar. It's an old Jaguar, but still. Can we select a better car as an opposition? I guess we have to pick this one. It's the same car except it's a CCX and this is a one-to-one. Alright. Let's do it again. We're at a 70 kilometers an hour. Okay. So 0 to 50 in 1.5 seconds, 0 to 100 in 3 seconds, and I was pretty slow at, you know, gearing up. 100 to 150 in just over a second. 100 to 200 in 2.5 seconds. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess I already. Is there no other car that is like on that has a as good a drag thing? I guess a Zonda. We could do Pagani Huayra Tempesta, maybe. So it has a rank A, but it's only 409. So slick. I'm gonna try from the inside the cockpit this time. Look. Keep handbrake, brake, clutch engaged, crossing the start line. My that. I'm up to fifth gear so quickly. I need a I need a sixth gear or seventh gear even. Let's go back to garage and see if we can tune this thing. Okay, let's see if we can tune it. No custom gearbox installed. So how am I guess I have to put in a custom gearbox. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Let's put on the lifter again. Keep lifting the hood like the engine is supposed to be in the front. So we're gonna need to take these wheels off again. Actually, you know what? We can keep those off. Just need to remove that, and then we'll do the same on this end. Here, remove the starter, remove the gearbox. It is pretty clear that we need like one or two more gears to be able to utilize all the power that we have. We have 2,000 horsepower almost, but we can't use it because gear 5 is. Okay. Let's see if we can tune it this time. So let's say, I don't know what the ratio is, but I would want first gear to go like that, and I don't know how to tune this. But let's just say that next need to be at like so, and then I don't know. This maybe? I have no idea what I'm doing. With no tuning ECU installed, no tuning carburetor installed. So, all right, let's go to the drag strip again. Outdated power values. Perform dyno run or pay 500. Outdated power values. Automatic measurement. Okay. Oh, I could have just run the dyno again. Anyway, let's oh wow. All right, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Okay. I really lost out there. I really suck at the start. Like, really, really suck at the start. Yeah, I suck at the start, and I suck at shifting up as well. Shifting up needs a different gear. So yeah, I really suck at this. I don't know. Don't know really what to do. Anyway, let's go back to the garage. Maybe it's easier with the less strong cars because the opponents will be less strong as well. I don't know. Anyways, that is it for this one. I'm gonna come back later and do another live stream where we do the R8. But yeah, this is it for the Koenigsegg. Hope you enjoyed, and see you later tonight for the Audi. That put it in the slash entrance, and then we'll put this on the lifter, and that is it.